Okay, so I did want to talk about the Rainbow Death Knight because people were, commenting saying that it's not the worst class or the worst like deck or whatever it is. But scroll down to the bottom of the meta, 28.37. It is considered the worst deck compared to Light Show Mage, Overload Shaman, Casino Mage, all that stuff. But you come here and look at the decks, right? This is like the most average deck that everyone's playing. But you go to similar decks. Oh, it doesn't actually show up here. But let's see, we'll go to decks. But so even though like the overall average of the Rainbow Death Knight is 20%, people could still have like a decent win rate with it. But if you notice, the games are really low for it. Like this one has 1,700 games, and so this is the reason why the average is that. But there was this one guy commented about a Menagerie style Rainbow Death Knight, and I was like, he didn't drop a deck list for it, but here, it's this one right here. So it only has 320 games played and has a 65% win rate, which we don't know what, rank that's through and whether or not it's actually consistent in, upper diamond rank. But it has a 65% win rate, and so we could try it, see how it is. Why is it lagging? Okay, there we go. And see how well this version of the deck works. Now, just judging and looking at this right away, there's not a lot of things that, spend the corpse except the horror. Now, if you're able to like consistently spin the horror stuff, this might work. But I think I like this list a little bit more than the one I was playing. The one I was playing was Kibler's version of it, and so I was like, Kibler's pretty, consistent with his deck building and stuff like that, and so I figured it would have been just a solid one to, just try out anyways. But we'll try out. I'm assuming the guy that commented about the Menagerie build is something along the lines of this. And so we could play this and see how it feels. Right now, we're still sitting at Diamond 3. Okay, so first time playing this, we'll see how this goes and what HS replay should say we should keep. Okay, Swarm Guard, Horror makes sense, Ziliac, sure. Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll mill those away. Keep the Swarm Guard in hand. The one Amalgam Band and Horror, perfect. Okay. So this seems like this would be pretty good. This, that, and that. Okay, yep. Let's see what type of shaman this could be. This could be Totem Shaman, and I really don't know what that matchup would be like with this deck. Here, let's go here. Death Knight, Rainbow. Check the overview against Shaman with this list. Less than a 45% win rate, so it's more likely than not that we don't win this one. But it does semi-decent against other decks. Or at least this version of it. Although these are all pretty common in what I see, including Death Knight, but we'll try it out. Okay, so if it's playing this one, I think it's safe to say this is Totem Shaman, which will not be very fun to play against. But, if we're able to, get like a big buff off with the Harmonic Metal on top of the Horror, we could probably just overwhelm them, but we'll do our best to see what we can do with it. We do have Twin Fin Twin, so we might be able to do something like that. Oh, this is really nice that we have this in for the next turn. Or we could Rowdy Fan. But he's gonna be able to clean trade into that, so we won't do that. Just go face with that. They're also gonna be nerfing with the Rowdy Fan too, which makes sense. But I really love the Rowdy Fan, especially Menagerie Warrior, and I hope I enjoyed a lot in this deck too. Oh, is he already? Oh, he's not able to get. Okay, we can pick the taunt. That's cool. I'm gonna play Swarm Guard because our taunts are better. The next turn we'll be able to play this Ooh, the Rowdy Fan is really solid with this as well. But I'm not really sure what they could do for the Rowdy Fan nerf, whether they make it just 4 mana or they adjust how much attack it gives. But I really like the card in general, but maybe if you like reduce the HP a bit, make it like a 3 mana, like 1/3 or something like that, that still gives +4. Make it a little bit easier to just, you know, Frost Strike it, Drain Soul it, Hellfire it, just like the removals and everything like that. Wow, they open up both of those. Wow. That's unfortunate is what that is. Oh, and of course we drew this right when we have all the good stuff in hand. Can we get away with playing this without being too greedy? This is 4, 5. You're right, 5, 6, 7. We could trade into everything here, but we lose everything but the Rowdy Fan. But if we play this now, it gives all of this +2/+2. What does he have in hand that could most likely destroy us? There's nothing really. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna be greedy with it. We'll pick another undead. Dark Fallen. I think I might like the Crazed Alchemist a little bit more. I'll make it easier to trade to these two. And we'll pass here. Because these can't trade into this unless he has a way to buff them up. But we're going to be going off with Amalgamant Horror. I don't know how you pronounce that. Rowdy Fan's cool. But the Amalgams would be really nice to drop on turn 7 because they don't have any immediate removal. So it's going to be really hard for them to deal with it. Man, that's crazy. Double anchored. Maybe it wasn't the right play to do that, but I wanted to do it. This is 4, 5, 6. Do we just buff that up? Man, what do I want to do? We trade here.
Yeah, let's go.
Trade there. We don't die to what is it called, Bloodlust, and we have this next turn, so there's a chance we get Rush and Lifesteal and we'll be fine. We also do have the Horror that's coming too. I am probably just playing way too greedy against a Totem Shaman, because you could have the Gigaton Totem too as well. So we'll just have to see. But he has the Ravager. He's already played both his little things, so these are just going to be getting the Mermy and then 2 of the Amalgam of the Deeps, which is fine. Wow, he only traded 1. He's not going to play anything? Okay. Oh, well, I guess he probably didn't have anything in hand to play. Okay, so we're going to trade here first. And do I play this? I mean, I think we have to trade into these. So we don't have... Why is it being weird? Okay, we have Lifesteal, so get away with doing this. Not like it really matters. We only have 22 HP, but I was hoping for Wind Fury so we could trade into both, but it is what it is. Next turn we'll drop this down. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna be able to get 2 more things. There's another Murloc. If he gets Rockgill, that'd kind of stink. Cost 5. He could play Rockgill if he has it, or if he discovered it. He got... Oh, he just had Rockgill. Oh, so he doesn't have Mermy then? Okay, well, that's fine. Another Rowdy Fan is fine. See, this goes up to 7.
Yeah, let's go.
Trade there. Trade the big one away. This will spend 4 mana to summon another copy of it. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not doing this deck justice right now. I think this deck is a little bit better than the other Rainbow Death Knight that I was playing, but yeah, playing a little too greedy. Yeah, we do have some draw in here. We do play the Baron in this deck. Warlock Ravager too, some draw as well. Okay, well, I think we got them locked down. Yeah, it's fine if they do that. gonna resummon it up. Fine. Trade there. This is still gonna resummon up another copy. Oh, but they lose a staff. That stinks. I forgot because it's a reborn effect. Yeah, that's fine.
The citadel stands strong.
Party animals kind of stinks. We're gonna let this, you know, come back to life. Oh, it only resummons a copy of the that version. Did not realize that. Okay. I'm learning a little bit stuff about the horde. I never played this when it came out because it just never made sense. I know that they like buffed it or something like that, but never really ever used it. But it does feel, you know, pretty solid when it comes to spinning the corpse. Or necrotic explosion should be pretty big by now, right? Because it's summoned up 8, right? So it's been a total of 8 with it, I believe. I might be wrong on that, but oh, okay, they're going for a full clear. We do have the Crazy Alchemist for this too. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, Bonebreaker's cool. We are going to do what I said. School teacher schools? Well...
Who here can spell Menagerie? Anybody?
I think Howling Blast is always the pick here. This deals 1 to everything.
Pick me! Pick me!
Deal 3, deal 1. Well, it's a tap. Pop here. And we get rid of that guy. Any type of draw would be very thankful here. We get Gorlock Ravager, that'd be really nice. So we could get the rest of our amalgams out of the deck and get to our climatic necrotic explosion. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how much we've spent. I'm pretty sure it's roughly around 8 or 12, so this could be big. But again, I don't really know. They still have one more Gigaton totem, and they still have one more amalgam band that they have in their own deck. So we'll just have to see, judging by how they're playing. Oh my gosh. They have a golden? Oh no, it's a golden healing totem. That's unfortunate. Oh, Ziliax is cool though. Okay, 7, 8. Yeah, we have to just trade into this. We have to remove this right away. Does stink that they are able to trade here and remove this, but yeah. It doesn't help that we're top decking, and we don't know what they have in their hand. They've kept something since turn 3, so that might be the Bloodlust or something like that. Oh, it's a Gorlock Ravager. So see, this is a 1 amalgam ban, clownfish, and then 1 more amalgam in the deep. That's fine. We might just win if we top deck necrotic explosion here, and we do not. But you know, it resummons up another one, so that's fine. That's spinning corpses. That's what we want here. This moment we top deck this, we win. Well, maybe we win. I don't know. They could have drains or Bloodlust here. Oh, but they have Plankton Totem. That's lovely. Wow, full trading? Sure. Wow, hitting rock gill with everything. If we win this one, I'll be... Oh, we got it. How much does that do? Not enough to win. 5 3/4s. Yeah, like this deck, I don't know. Like, the Horde is the only thing that's spinning corpses here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. See, this deals 9 damage to them. This sums up 5 3/4s. They could clearly trade everything here fine. especially because they're going to be able to trade and buff everything up. So this kind of just feels bad. But I think we have to hit the rock gill here, right? 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 17. If they top deck Bloodlust, we just lose. But knowing our luck, they do. Yeah, because when they trade, it just busts everything up, and then we're just going to eventually die out. And if they top deck Bloodlust here, we just concede. Yeah, I still don't know how strong this deck is. Like, I don't know. It just feels kind of eh. I mean, they're nerfing Death Knight, but they could definitely buff up some of the generic parts of the class, if that makes sense. Okay, well, we got the Rancher. I don't know what we could top deck that would help us win here. The Rubian Visor maybe could do it. Until like into Corpse Explosion's kind of funny. Do we pick the Sunwell? See, this is not going to trade in anything. I think we have to play this. Which is a little sad, but I think we have to do that. Just so we don't risk the Bloodlust coming out. I would have liked to pick the Sunwell there because that random generation would be really nice. Top deck to Gigaton Totem. What can we get that would help us against that? Another Nerubian Visor would be nice. Nerubian Swarm Guard's fine too. Go face! Jam face. They have one more thing from below. They have another Flying Totem, another Chiseled. They're basically close to decking out here. I am really surprised that we've lasted this long. Gorlak Ravager, there we go, okay. Now if we could get a Rock Gill here, that would be insane. Give us a Rock Gill, please. That's not what we want. You know, Murloc Holmes might be a little interesting. We're gonna play it. Okay, which card is in your opponent's turn hand? We know that they played Mistake on turn 1. Which card is in your opponent's deck? Now we know that they played this. They played that. They have one more totemic evidence. Yep. Just more random stuff, I guess, to play against them. Because now we have 4 cards and I only have 1 card here. They do have a Bloodlust here that would allow them to trade a little bit better, but oh, that does let them trade here a little bit better. Fault Baron's fine.
The citadel stands strong.
School teacher's good.
Who here can spell Menagerie? Anybody?
We really don't want to do that. We have one more weapon. It's Heart Strike, I think. Let's see, this deals 3. And if that kills again the corpse, we'll go here.
Pick me!
Move that. Control to the best of our ability. I think we beat this Totem Shaman here. Ooh, man. Our Nerubian Visor has to hit something really, really good. Like the 9 mana spell that summons up a bunch of undead. We need to hit that. And we'd have a, you know, a better chance of winning here. But I do like the Blight Fling here because we got some taunts. Harmonic Metal's fine. Swaps each turn. We'll do this. And I think it's okay to pick the strength totem here because we want to buff up our guys. And they're only going to be able to trade here, and that's going to give us another taunt totem. And then if we draw our visor next turn, we could play dissonant metal. And that will buff these up really big, and then we should be able to win. Okay, nice. So this deck, it kind of worked out against Totem Shaman. It's very, very rough, but it worked.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a hand that we just keep.
There can only be one.
Yep. Okay, so this is the best hand we could possibly have with this deck. We will truly see if this allows us to win. Okay, another Frost aggro.
You here for the tour?
Maybe it's just 30 card Blood Knight, because I don't think Frost aggro runs this card. They do, I don't remember. Guess I could check.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Nope, they don't. So this is probably a Blood Knight then. Fine. Amalgam of the Deep is cool. We just coin out the Swarm Guard. I think that's fine to do. If they'll remove all that, and this allows us to, you know, spend 4 corpses to get this going. And Product Explosion is going to start grinding up. Oh, it's Unholy? Oh no, are we going up against like a rainbow deck? It's possible. Do we actually want to Blight Fling back? That'd be kind of funny. We'll do that. Man, if only we were triple Unholy. Next turn we can Grave Strength and just go for lethal. That's 6, D4, 8, 16, let's see, 8. Yeah, nearly 27 damage here. 10, 26. Yeah, this would be lethal next turn. But we need more corpses to get the extra attack, but you know, it is what it is. Gonna trade here, trade here. What are you gonna do? We could play the Gorlock Ravager here. Or you know, the Horde might not be too bad either, because it's gonna be able to resummon itself up. Trade here, go here. Yeah, we'll do it. There we go. Oh, maybe it goes in order of damage, summon, attack, HP. I wonder if that's how it works with this card, if it goes in a specific order. Like it always goes damage first, then the summon, then the attack, and then the HP. If that's the case, that kind of makes a bit more sense of the reasoning why they do it that way, but I don't know. Yeah, but this is clearly an Unholy Death Knight, which is cool to see. Haven't played against too many of these. But we could potentially have Gorlock Ravager into the 1 Amalgam Ban. I would like to discover multiple of these things so it'd help our win rate a bit. Or, you know, chances of winning. Okay, see, how do we want it? We could just trade here. thumbs up too. Goes Ziliax, or you know, we can just like, trade here, tap, Wilbur of this thing, go face. Or actually, do we trade here? No, we're gonna do that. That time it didn't do it, so I don't know how they decide what goes here. It's just randomly improving, which I mean I know it says that, but like typically there's a pattern, but I guess not. I guess what I'm saying is that there should be a pattern for this card, so it would feel a little bit stronger. We'll discover another undead. Oh, this is kind of fun, but I think the infectious ghoul is just a lot better. And I think we could actually use Ziliax right here.
Precision.
Well, who knows? Maybe this deck is just slightly better than the Holy. Oh. That stinks. We don't come back from that, do we? We just can't deal with a 8-mana Lord Marlgar. Because he trades what? He trades there. He's out one in here. They're there. They're there. He removes the board clearly and he still has such attack next turn. We don't win. At least I don't think so. Okay, so we're left with one. I don't know what the school teacher could get, but we're gonna have to play a school teacher here and see what we get. Well, that destroys the highest attack minion, which is not completely bad.
Pick me!
We have to tap here, don't we? I would really like to not, you know, be greedy. 14, that's 24, 27 damage, 28. He could have 1 damage in hand. He could have grave strength for all we know, so we have to trade here. Sadly.
The more you struggle.
Yeah, making the horde the only thing that spins corpses in this deck makes us feel a little bit worse. Because at least with the other deck I was playing, you could get this up to like 15 or 16 damage. We top deck the one Amalgam Band, there still might be a chance. See, he did have the great strength, so like I knew like if we didn't trade there, it would have been a lot harder. Party animal does not help at all. Yeah, we have to play the Naga here. Oh, I didn't click that. What? That wasn't what I wanted to pick. I was gonna go for the horn, but that's just me throwing, I guess.
Any questions?
Yeah, we don't come back from this at all, even if we.
It's my turn!
Yeah, the deck stinks. Oh, I forgot the Twin Fins are Murlocs as well, which makes it worse. Yeah, we don't want the Twin Fin. We want the Amalgam Deep and the one Amalgam Band. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this deck. The Menagerie one's kind of cool. Sometimes you can beat them down if you just curve out really well. But if you're just constantly playing against Frost aggro and just better Death Knight classes, you just get outclassed. So yeah, I don't know. It's all right, but it's not. It's definitely not top tier deck at all. It's definitely lower tier. It's, you know, I think it's truth that at the 20% win rate, it's pretty accurate for it. Yeah, but it is what it is. It's a fun deck to play if you're not trying to grind at all.